Welcome. In this tutorial I'm going to see how it's possible to install LAMP in Linux. I'm using Ubuntu, and this is the version 20, but I think this tutorial is okay for all distro. I don't see great problem because there is XAMPP is a lot of stuff binaries that allow you to install Apache basically and MySQL in your system, operating system, and I'm going to show you inside, of course, the environment Linux, and we shall go to see how to set up a version. In my cases, I needed to see the version 6.7.3 because if you look my machine, you can see I'm using now the PHP 7.4, and if you need to run an application older than now, this is the best way. That's why I'm going this tutorial, because I needed in past to set up an environment older than the present. Let's go understand. Basically, when you download XAMPP project, and it's easy to download the XAMPP, you can go here in Apache Friends. Now we see. There we go. This is the Apache Friends, and you can just use the language that you want, and you can download for Linux, and you see. But you can see that you can also for other version, and that's what I did. And you can see the link, and I downloaded just this. Of course, you can see that in my machine, if I look inside here, I have exactly a version of XAMPP for Linux. When you download this stuff, this file, you need to give this flag as executable, and there we go, check mod +X, and you can just to run this stuff, and there we go. And let's wait. And so when you run, you see that it's just, and you can see the code file and the development file. And about Binami, we don't want to do this. Now already began XAMPP, and it's going to install. And basically, to understand what is happening, here we go. You can see that it's going to install all the root as root inside this. You have the LAMP, the environment that is going to install. And you can see that basically is installing, the running, copying all the file, and it's going to set up the services of MySQL and Apache. Let's go what is happening. It takes some time. I have an SSD, it is a good computer, I admit, but you can see that of course needs some time. That's normal, this. Simply to wait, and it's the Binami is good because you can install all Drupal, Joomla, and like this is a good idea. I think this Binami is to install Apache and MySQL and Perl. If you like Perl, is already ready for. And that's the good, is that already the project is going to be key in end. It means that you can set up an environment very easy. You don't have to install Apache to configure. You have a lot of stuff already. This is a cake. The cake ready. And that is good. That is good. It's installing, and let us wait. Now I pause a moment the video. And so finished this installation, took a few time, and suggest to launch. And this is the control panel, and you can see that it's nice because you have this menu. You can go to the application, and it say that is not running, but we can ignore. So it goes to localhost, and here we go, and you can see that is the say that is running. Let's see in which. So 80, and it's running. So here we go. And you can see that is running, but you can see that all the servers are running. Let's see if, because I had another service, sudo service Apache 2, sudo service Apache 2 status, and it's running, and you can see that it's listing Apache 2, and it's running. So let us so it's not running, and it's set. If you add another Apache, I suggest to stop everything, because if you want just to take this solution. So now let us try to start, and if works, starting, and it's good, it's working. You can open the SS log, the error log, and the config file. And of course it's not possible to open CAD, but now you can see that starting is all available, and it's nice, it's working. And the MySQL database, let us see if it's working. You have application PHP info, and it's nice. You can see all the version 7.3. This is the ini is charged, in which you can just configure everything, and you should have every library, and is the Go, the version of the library to control MySQL. And before I start MySQL, because we need MySQL, let's see if we have the MySQL running. It's active, but honestly I don't know if is my installation or another. Yes, it's what's another mine. So do those service MySQL stop, and the status, and it's not running. Okay, that was an installation I did. But let us return here in the control panel. There we go. Yeah, sometimes I got frozen my that's okay. Let's see if I'm blocked. Yes, was my fault, because I had another dialogue. So open error, open access, just say cancel. Let us start now. We can configure, and I will take the same stuff. I cannot duplicate a sudo. It's okay, it's not a problem. But anyway, you can find the XAMPP configuration manually. So let us start my SQL database to see if works. It's running, great. You can see that. So I can see that it's working. Yes, it just started the server, and you can see that I'm using the services of the installation of LAMP. I stopped mine, it is working very well. Now I want to test if I can connect in MySQL. First, if I go localhost PhpMyAdmin, I can just create database to do everything, to create user and everything I need. But if I want to connect from the command line, is a little more complex, because I have another installation of MySQL. But you can do anyway a sudo, and you can enter easily inside. Let us see. There we go. We have the bin, the buyer, and we have everything we need. We have PHP, TGI, everywhere we need. Here MySQL server. And MariaDB, they did a kind of symbolic link, and let's say if I can access MariaDB if it works, because it seems working. Sounds that it's working, and here we go. MySQL. I hear you. No password. Yes, wonderful. If I want to enter, simply I don't specify the installation, and if I want to change the password of root, is easy. You can do like this. This is the root from everywhere, from localhost and so on. And so that we can. There we go. We have user password and authentication string. Of course, has to be. And host, let's say so, user and host. This is root, that from localhost, from 171, from everywhere, and you can see there is no authentication string. Just you can set the password, just to do an update, and you can easily. And so to enter in the bin, and you can also control MySQL. This is great because you can do everything. And let's see which version is 10. It's a good version. We are in 2020. I think it's much good. This version is a kind of 5.6 MySQL. So this is the choice of XAMPP to run the MariaDB, that is a forge of the MySQL, and so that is great. So we saw how to set up everywhere. MySQL is ready, and so I created in the htdocs directory T, and here we can do everything you want, like info, to get all info. And here we go. You can see that it's all the configuration, and it's running. And there we go. And let's see, in this example, I want to do like this, and the name, there we go, user, just put root, there we go, password anything. That's what is happen. Let's change. So this DNS, the DSN user and password is just the new PDO method, the library, and the name is of course we got MySQL, the default DB, and let's go here and it's wonderful. We saw that we can connect easily. So we took an environment complete with an Apache, and we can just do stop everywhere we want. We can connect from the, remember the XAMPP, the root for MySQL is blank, no password, and the Apache is running, and you can so easily install every version of XAMPP you need, PHP you need. Let's see the directory only to understand. This is document root. And let's go here, and we have main directory PhpMyAdmin. Let's go here, and here we have the manual of PHP, a lot of stuff. Let's go to see here in bin what we have. All the stuff is here inside MySQL. We have MariaDB stuff, econ, everything, and so it's very good. So MariaDB admin, MySQL, MySQL dump. Here we go. When we want to dump the DB, MySQL import. Here, and of course we have the PHP TGI. This is the most important executable because it took inside all the stuff of the PHP engine. You see that is really big. Let's see this, how much is big this. And you can see that it's 16 megabyte because it's the executable that process all the stuff. So subscribe my channel, and we shall do another tutorial. Thank you.